they're just beaten down right now. So that was an investment mistake. Obviously, it was only 1% of my capital. It's not going to really affect me in the long run, right? But it's just an example of like I put in some money in there I shouldn't have done, right? That's one mistake I made. Another mistake I made earlier this year, I went and, crypto's been was crazy last year. I said, you know what, maybe I took 0.5%. So I took 1% for those stocks. I took 0.5% of my capital and I put it into these little altcoins, right? These random coins. A friend had recommended I put them in there. Those went down so badly and I sold. I think those were down like 70% each and I sold those out. I was like, okay, I know this is crazy, right? So those are examples of my mistakes I made. And what were the mistakes? I knew I shouldn't have done that. Like I wrote a book on this. I mean, my book was being published 3 months later about why I shouldn't do this type of stuff. And I did. Of course, I was like, you know what? Maybe let's just see what happens. Because if it goes up 100x, like you make a lot of money, right? Even so, I took one little bet, made these tiny little bets. And so they weren't major mistakes. They were paper cuts. So my recommendation to you, my advice is if you're going to make mistakes, make sure they're small.